Hey, what's up ladies and gentlemen, this is David Benjamin from HealthyWildAndFree.com. Today I want to share with you how you can boost your testosterone levels by up to 30% and reduce your cortisol levels by up to 40% simply by engaging in a 2-minute exercise called power poses. Now I found this information from a social psychologist researcher by the name of Amy Cuddy from Harvard University, and I saw a TED Talk that she did where she talked about this power pose that she discovered. And what she found through her research was that within the animal kingdom, animals and humans feel power and express power and their response within their physiology in the same way, in the same kind of manner. So when animals or humans feel power or feel powerful, they open up, they're larger. So if you see a sprinter or a runner cross the finish line and they open their arms like this and they look to the sky, you know, they're larger than life and they feel great. Or you see someone who's at the office and they have their hands like this behind their head and they're just kicked back and opened up and they're feeling confident and their ideas or their capabilities, whatever it may be. Or you see someone who is raising their hand or getting someone's attention out and about at a bar or club, and they're just feeling confident and great and powerful and they're just getting everyone's attention. These different examples are examples of people who feel powerful. And when people feel powerful, they do the same thing that animals do. And if you've seen shows on National Geographic or Animal Kingdom, a lot of times prey or predators will enlarge and they'll open up and become bigger to feel powerful. And humans do the exact same thing. We open up and we extend our arms, we extend, we take up more space when we feel powerful. On the contrary, when we feel disempowered or weak or in a position of less power, we do the opposite. We fold our arms like this, we hunch our back over like this, we might hold our neck or cross our legs, or do whatever we can to kind of shrink our body and compress our size to feel smaller. So essentially, when we feel powerful, we expand our body language, we expand our physiology, and when we feel weak, we compress our body language and we compress our physiology and sort of natural expression. So it's an interesting evolutionary understanding when you start to look into this kind of information. And the cool thing is that Amy Cuddy, she did some interesting research within this information, and what she did was she had different test subjects come in, and she had them do the power poses, which, like I said, was opening up and doing these different things, and then she had other test subjects do disempowering poses, or the closing up. And what she found was that people who engaged in the power poses increased their testosterone by 20%, and the people who were doing the disempowering poses, if you want to call it that, reduced their testosterone actually by 10%. And so it's kind of safe to say that you can increase your testosterone levels by up to 30%, considering that if you're not in a power pose like this or this, you're more likely like this or like this or like this, or kind of hunched over or crunched back. So it's safe to say you can increase your testosterone levels by up to 30%, or at least 20%, because if you're not in a power pose, you're probably in a hunched over or disempowered pose, which your testosterone levels are kind of 10% below the baseline. And so that was interesting. And then what she found with cortisol was actually an even more dramatic effect. She found that people that were in a power pose decreased their cortisol levels by up to 25%. Simply by being in a power pose. And the people who were in a disempowered pose, if you want to call it that once again, their cortisol levels increased by 15%. So there was a 40% gap in cortisol levels by being in a power pose or a non-power pose, and there was a 30% gap in testosterone by being in a power pose or a non-power pose. So these are huge gaps and huge hormonal changes that are being made simply by being in a power pose or being in a non-power pose, if you want to call it that. So it's very simple to increase your testosterone and to reduce cortisol levels. All you have to do is be in a power pose and hold that power pose for simply 2 minutes. And you can do this anywhere. You can do this in a bathroom before a job interview. You can do this in a bathroom in a restaurant. You can do this at home. You can do this before a date, before a job interview. You can do this at home any given time. And what's important to understand is that testosterone is a hormone for energy, vitality, muscle mass, sperm count, brain health, energy. I mean, there's so many benefits to having a high testosterone count. And cortisol levels, that's a whole other topic in and of itself. Cortisol is your stress hormone, it's your stress response. And when you have high cortisol levels, your body stores more fat, you make impulsive decisions, you make really just bad decisions overall for your health. And when your body's in that stress response state, your organs aren't functioning optimally at the highest level that they can be because your body's in a state of stress. So everything is not working at a high level, it's working at a lower energetic level, if you will, because the stress hormone is interfering with your body's ability to heal, recover, and repair because it's in that hectic state. So optimizing your hormones and increasing your testosterone and lowering cortisol is very important and very beneficial for your health and well-being, and it has so many benefits on so many different levels. And I'll talk more about testosterone and cortisol and its effects on your health and well-being, your sleep, your energy, and all these different things in future videos. But for now, hold these power poses for just 2 minutes a day, and you'll increase your testosterone, reduce your cortisol, and improve your overall health, hormonal harmony and health and well-being within your life. And you'll see the benefits, and you'll feel the benefits, and you'll feel more powerful in your decision-making in your life in general. So I hope you benefited from this video. My name is David Benjamin from healthywildandfree.com. I will show those power poses at the end of this video, the different poses. There's 5. There's some sitting poses and standing poses that you can do as power poses. So you can see the power poses and then the non-power poses, if you will. And if you enjoyed this video, like, favorite, comment, share below. I'll also link up to the TED Talk below, Amy Cuddy's TED Talk, so you can see the full talk, because she talks more about our ability to take risks and all the different further research that she got from this different power pose research that she did within her work. So check out the TED Talk below and learn more information with the link below. Like, favorite, comment, share this video. Subscribe to this channel to learn more about health, well-being, and hormonal health and those types of topics. I will see you in the next video. Thanks a lot for your time. Have a great day. Bye.